State Bontrager Insurance Agency pregame show. Coach, this season's been a lot about milestones, and tonight we can add a lot to the list. With the victory, we get our first time in school history outright conference championship. We get the first time to be undefeated in the conference, be 3 out of the last 4 years conference champions. And I don't know if you know this, if we get it outright tonight, we actually jump ahead of Carmel of having more conference championships in the mix in the game of football than they do, which is a major tribute to you, your coaching staff, and all the players that played for you throughout your tenure.
Well, that's a lot of information to retain and cover. I didn't know about Carmel. It'd be fun to get ahead of Carmel, obviously. But it's always our goal to try to win the conference, especially when we got into the mid-conference and I got the job here. I remember one of the things that a lot of people outside the program would say is you're never going to compete in the mid-conference with the Carmels, the Warrens, the Ben-Davids, so on and so forth. And to think now that this could be our 5th or 6th conference championship in 15 years it's mind-boggling when you see the talent that's on the field from the other teams. So it's a credit to our Banner program for starting kids doing the right thing, and our total football program for kids developing and getting better as we go. And we run a systematic offense which helps. Kids are playing that offense for 7 or 8 years, and then the great players that play on our defense. So it's been working, and I'm really proud of just the total effort of the program. Especially, it's become important for every kid and every team to try to win the conference.
Lawrence North comes in here tonight. Their record's not going to raise a lot of eyebrows. However, Coach Mallory's been there. I believe this is his 3rd year, and he's improved the ball club every year. They're coming in, quite possibly could be the largest team, the biggest team we faced yet this year.
Well, to quote the great Yank, Yogi, deja vu all over again. It's like going to be the Wing T Bowl tonight. I know Coach Mal very well, very close. Coached with me here for almost 10 years. He's like family to me. There's a couple former players on there on his staff now, and a former defensive coordinator on his staff. So if there's one team that knows every single thing about our program and our football team and our game, it's Coach Mallory and Lawrence North. And to take it as a compliment, they blueprinted what we do, and they try to do exactly the same thing. Coach Mouse spent a lot of time here with us, watching us and being a part of us winning and beating a lot of big time teams. And we're ranked number 1, and that's their chance to play number 1. And coming here for the first time in his coaching career, again, it's just like I said, deja vu all over again. What's going to go on? You're going to see a game that's probably going to be half the possessions that we've normally seen from an offense. They're going to just they're big kids up front, trying just to run over us in 3 and 4 yards at a time. Probably see a lot of going on 4th down. You probably see some trick plays because they have absolutely nothing to lose, and everything to gain. I'm sure this week at practice it's been like coming over here to play the Super Bowl. So it's going to be a battle for us to stay in this. I worry about our mental edge, and I worry about I've tried to make it serious this week, but kids are kids. But it sure would be nice to be undefeated and win this conference.
This will be the first time in 3 years actually, that we've actually played Lawrence North here because of the change and adding Pike and Lawrence Central. They haven't been at our place, and I think it'll be neat to see how they can handle the pageantry and everything that takes place here at Center Grove. A lot of similarities we're going to see on the field. Typically when you have a team coming in with the record they have and you jump on them hard, you can see teams quit. That's not going to happen tonight. Coach Mallory has them ready to play, and it doesn't matter what the score is going to be.
Yeah, they're playing for each other, and they've become a tight group. And again, they've not had the best luck this season. They shot themselves in the foot. They fumbled balls and a couple interceptions here and there. And man, I just hope they don't put it all together tonight against us. But it will be interesting to see how they handle this kind of environment. This is going to be the first time they've played in a big game environment and coached in one. So we'll hope that that'll all work against them.
This week also will be the draw for the state tournament. You've been asked to be one of the hosts or guests on the show live with the draw. Always neat to see who we're going to play. And I also want to mention that Wuzzler's, the restaurant, stepped up here off of 135, and people can go over there, watch the draw live, see you on big screen, and see who we're going to play, and it's always an exciting time of the year for that.
Well, Wuzzler's is a great place. We really thank them. I love eating there, as you can tell. I can't wait to see me on big screen. I'm sure I will be thinner looking on big screen TV. But no, that's a great show. Not sure exactly what my job is. They just have you show up and we sort of go off the top of our head because we don't know who you're going to play. So it'd be fun to talk about some of the teams. And usually, if you're a top-ranked team, they invite you there. So that's why I'm getting to do it this year again. It is at Lucas Oil, so it'll be a Sunday afternoon, a little bit away from game prep. I don't really like, but I decided to do it, and hopefully we can have some fun with it.
Well, people will be getting at Wuzzlers around 5 o'clock. They are going to give some proceeds back to the Gridiron Club, which is always exciting and neat to have their support. Folks, really come out tonight, and whether you're going to see it on the webcast or be here live, let's help the Trojans get a finish to what's already been a great season and win the MIC outright.
Yeah, I know fall break starts today officially at Friday at 3 o'clock, but man, can you hold off going on vacation at least one more day and come out and watch the Trojans be undefeated and try to win the dang on MIC championship outright for the first time ever? Go Trojans.